Welcome back to SOC Outdoors. Back at Liberty Harbor, I have 1 hour before work, and I have another Temu bait caster. It's a little setup that was red, white, and blue. Better reel than the other one. And I got the SOC Outdoors nuclear bluegill lure on. It's a concept I thought of, and pretty excited to use it, actually. Have always wanted like a brighter lure that looked like a bluegill. Here there's a bunch of bluegill. So I'm thinking about getting on some bass or something, train again. Then I gotta go to work. Okay, so I got that nuclear bluegill. This reel seems a little nicer. The rod is not extendable, but it's a 5-piece travel rod in a nice little case. And it seems kind of like a medium light, maybe even closer to a light, which is weird for a bait caster, but it's another beautiful morning. It's so calm out here. If there's fish in here, I'll get on them. Just saw a fish cruising. And one just jumped in front of me. I might put like a top water on. I just got 10-pound braid I had laying around on here. This reel is so much nicer. Threw on a little 2.5-inch perch, just a small one in case there's some little stuff in here. Okay, this isn't too deep. This is kind of a diver, but it doesn't go too deep. I'm only maybe 2 foot down. Nice calm morning. Should be some fish in here. Seen a couple hop around. Look at there. Oh, jeez. Little teeny tiny bass. Perch is working again. The perch are getting ready to run in here, so it makes sense. There's probably a few of the early perch coming in, so the bass, well, everything just probably knows. That perch is good food because they're coming in, getting ready. Well, the SOC lures work. It's a cool feeling. It's a really cool feeling to catch fish on something you made, you know? I mean, I know I didn't just catch that one, but just as fun to me to pull it up and get my eyes on it. You know, I'm just catch and release fishing anyway, and I gotta go to work, so actually keeping my hands clean is probably for the best. Sun's trying to poke out. It's supposed to be about 70 today, but right now I'm in a hoodie. It's I don't know, it's probably t-shirt weather. A couple gals just walked by in tank tops, but for me it's hoodie weather. Got one. Nice. Got him right in the head. That's a nice looking bass. He's not a measure me bass. He's a littler bass, but man, he's pretty. It's a freaking smallie in here. You don't see too many smallies right here, but we got the SOC Outdoors lure Little smallmouth. That's sweet. It's kind of heavy. Not gonna weigh him, I'm gonna get him back in. One nice little fish. There we go. Come on. How freaking cool. Man, there's something so cool about making your own lures and catching fish on them. I am selling them. They are available online, but I started doing it just because I wanted something to do. And if I sell a few, mostly the customs with your name on it, nice gift ideas and things, figured that's a good way to give back. I'm doing a lot of the sobriety ones, which really helped me. You know, me being sober is why I can get out here and do all this fishing, staying focused. Now I have the time, energy, focus to make lures. So I'm super, super grateful that I have the ability to make these lures. I'm glad that I'm pretty good at it and I can make lures that look realistic enough to catch fish. So that, I mean, it's so many blessings in being sober, and this is just yet another one. Catch a nice little smallmouth in a marina where I've never really caught anything. Then I start using my cranks. 2 days in a row I've caught fish in here in the same spot, actually. That's right where I caught that pike yesterday. So it's just such a really blessed thing in my life now. And I wouldn't have it without my sobriety, without my focus on being a better person and trying to give back. I wouldn't probably have made lures if I wasn't thinking about making customs for people. So that's gotten me there. So, you know, shameless self-promo, but get up there on Etsy, check the Facebook. If you want a custom, just message me and I'll come up with anything, company logo, whatever you need. But hey, just grab a couple. I'm gonna have just standard lures on Etsy and probably Facebook. I have them on the website, but it's easier to sell them elsewhere. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of craft shows. So if you're local in like the Tri-County area, I'll be at some craft shows. I'll be posting on Facebook to let you know, and I'll have lures out there. I'll have blem lures, everything. It's gonna be a fun season. Definitely looking forward to making a bunch of custom lures for people for the holidays. But for now, I'm looking forward to getting back on some more fish. Sweet. I love that. I didn't expect it to be so rewarding. I figured it would be rewarding to catch fish on something you made, but like the work that goes into it, you know, the clear coat, putting the hooks on's a real pain in the butt. Just, it all paid off. Like just catching a couple fish makes it worth it. Actually, getting thank yous from people for the customs I've done with like names and sobriety dates and stuff. Getting the thank yous and seeing how excited people are to have their own, you know, custom lure has been worth it. But man, to catch fish on them, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this little setup. This rod's real light, which for bait casters, for me, I'm not a big fan of using light bait casters, but this reel Suigu Lang from Temu is a lot nicer than the other reel I got from Temu. I mean, it worked. I caught a couple fish with it, but I'm worried about its durability. I'm pretty confident with this one. And for me, fishing equipment is about my confidence with it. You know, I like it if I have a good feeling and I know it's gonna last. I'm gaining a lot more confidence in my lures. I know the perch lure works because I've caught on the perch lure. Now I got to get that nuclear bluegill in some shallower baits. You know, I made baits that I like, but because of my situation where I can't drive and get to my, you know, deep spots, I can't haul the boat. You know, the lures that I like using are kind of no good for me in the places that I've been able to fish recently. Okay, we're on to one of our giveaway lures. I don't know what I want to call this, so I figured I would just fish with it. It's got the white belly, kind of bluegill stripes, little gill speckle, and a black top. and I was thinking about making it kind of fade from yellow into green. But once I catch some fish on it, I'm gonna have you guys name it, and I'm gonna give it away to whoever picks the name that I like the best. So you just got a description of it, so start thinking of names for it. And once I catch a fish on it, we're gonna have a Name That Lure contest, and whichever name I pick is gonna get a pack of them. I'll make a few different style baits and send it out to you on us. I don't see why it wouldn't catch fish. I mean, people catch fish on blocks of wood with hooks on them. Huh. Fish right here in front of me. It's got to be a pike right in here because a lot of little fish are jumping around. Okay, the slow retrieve doesn't seem to be working. Reel a little faster. The other unnamed lure, the black belly, chartreuse, and purple. This one's sort of pinkish. I've changed it since. But it hasn't caught any fish, hasn't had a name. It was Chad that was on the channel a few weeks back, well, a month or so back now. Made a request for the black belly, chartreuse, and purple, but I don't have a name for it. I know it's gonna be a killer walleye lure, especially since I darkened up the top. But I figure we'll do the name contest on this one and that other one. I just gotta catch a fish on it. And once I do, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Morning.
Are you catching anything?
Caught a smallmouth earlier.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Yeah, nothing to write home about, but it was fun.
Yeah. Have a good one.
You too, have a wonderful day. Man, I know this is too bright, but this is my one of my favorite color patterns. Like, I obviously like the perch. I love the bluegill. I love the nuclear bluegill. That's one of my favorites. I think we'll kill on nuclear bluegill. I just have to paint it up on some more universal baits. You know, shore fishing baits that don't run so deep. I really like this bait. It's got a lot of, I don't know if you can see it in there, but it has quite a bit of action. It's a good jerk bait, and it doesn't run very deep, probably 5 foot max. Just had a little bass chasing it, but I mean, it was the size of the minnow. There's something over there messing with it. I'm reeling painfully slow. I got hyenas over at the playground. Okay, a couple more casts. Then I'm heading into work. It's a pretty treacherous section right here. Makes for good fishing though. That's gonna do it for us today at SOC Outdoors. Don't forget to drop a name on this and that green one. Once I catch some fish on that, I'm giving it away. Probably a whole pack of them. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know why I'm not catching, well, I know why I'm not catching fish on it. It's really bright. So be sure to comment names on those. Make sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. We have a lot of viewers that aren't subscribed. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more of these lure giveaway videos. Because once I catch fish on those, I am giving them away. So stay tuned. Every video I'm going to be trying to use cranks. I mean, there will be situations where I can't. But for the most part, I'm going to be using cranks as much as I can, especially in the beginning here, to try to test mine and, you know, just make sure that I'm doing the best I can and delivering the best quality product. I'm going to be testing all kinds of clear coats, and I'm going to start doing some UV ones. If you're interested in them right away, head on over to the links in the description. Facebook, they'll be available. I can do custom orders through messaging on there, which I think as of now seems to be the easiest. With the holidays coming up, I'm going to be pretty busy. I already have quite a few orders. If you check out Facebook, you'll see a lot of the customs. But head over. If you're interested in any customs, let me know. I'll chit-chat with you, come up with ideas. If you have lure ideas that you want just to make without being custom, we can work on deals. You know, bulk orders, everything. I'm easy to work with, so get on over there. We'll get some lures and get you catching fish on them. Be sure to get out and do some adventuring. I had less than an hour today, and I got out, caught a nice little smallmouth. I haven't caught a smallmouth in here in a long time. So be sure to be kind to yourself, and if you can, be kind to someone else.